Gwen Stefani just wrapped up season 26 of The Voice as a coach, but is she completely done with the show now that this latest season is in the books? Gwen Stefani may not be one of the odd coaches on The Voice that started it all, but she has been one of the most consistent additions to the coaching panel since the show has been on the air. She has a lot of experience in the industry, so she has been able to give contestants valuable advice when mentoring them. Gwen Stefani just completed another season of the show, with season 26 of The Voice now in the books. However, with Blake Shelton previously hanging it up as a coach on the show, there are rumors suggesting that season 26 could be the last for Gwen in the coaching chair. Based on the latest rumors making the rounds, there is speculation that this last season of The Voice could ultimately be the last season for Gwen. One of the things viewers have said about both Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani is that they both work like they haven't made it yet. With their combined net worth and success, the married pair could never work again and be more than comfortable for the rest of their lives. They have taken family trips to places like Italy, and they do work in family time when they can. However, at 55, it looks like Gwen may be finally looking to slow things down, which could include hanging it up completely as a coach on The Voice. It has been alleged that Gwen Stefani is ready to hang it up for good after 10 years with The Voice. An insider recently dished. She has said several times while filming that she's even more of an emotional wreck this season than she ever has been. It was non-stop emotions, crying throughout this entire journey, but you can tell it's mostly rooted in joy and deep pride for the work she's done. The insider continued, saying, "She never outright said she was done with the show, but it seems like she's quitting, yeah. She's done, I think. Gwen wants to spend more time with her family now that Blake is also off the show. She really found a second home in Oklahoma, and seeing Blake walk away from the show and prioritize his own music and their family life, I think made her realize what her next chapter can look like." Gwen Stefani has been a sparkling force in the music industry for decades. From her beginnings as the dynamic frontwoman of No Doubt to her solo ventures that redefined pop music, her career has been a testament to reinvention and resilience. Yet, as rumors swirl about her possibly stepping away from The Voice after season 26, fans and followers are left wondering what could come next for this icon. This departure, if true, is bittersweet. Let's explore the potential motivations, impacts, and the creative paths Gwen might embark on beyond The Voice. Gwen Stefani on The Voice. Stefani joined The Voice as a coach in 2014, bringing her unique style, playful spirit, and immense expertise to the hit NBC show. Her on-screen chemistry with fellow coaches, especially her husband, Blake Shelton, added a layer of personal charm that fans adored. Over several seasons, she helped nurture budding artists, offering them not just advice, but also a slice of her lived experience as someone who climbed to fame through talent and determination. But in the ever-changing world of entertainment, nothing stays static. Gwen's rumored exit might not signal a farewell to her role as a mentor, but rather a strategic shift to focus on other creative pursuits. Season 26 marks a milestone for The Voice, but it's also an inflection point for Gwen. As a mother, wife, artist, and entrepreneur, her life is a delicate balancing act. The pandemic years saw her spending more time with her family, deepening her connection to her children and Blake. Post-pandemic, she's likely reassessing how she wants to spend her time and energy. Gwen's entire career is a lesson in reinvention. Leaving The Voice could be less about stepping away from something successful and more about stepping towards something new. After all, she's a woman who turned heartbreak into platinum albums, Tragic Kingdom, anyone? And transformed herself from ska punk darling to pop royalty. The power of family. Gwen has often spoken about the joys and challenges of blending her family with Blake's. Her boys Kingston, Zuma, and Apollo are growing up fast, and this stage of their lives could be a significant draw for her. Imagine Gwen dedicating her time to creating meaningful experiences with her kids, perhaps even inspiring a family-focused project. A children's book series? A family-friendly album? The possibilities are endless. A new era of music. Every Stefani fan knows that her music reflects her life. Could her exit from The Voice signal a return to the recording studio? The thought of a new Gwen Stefani album, perhaps inspired by her love story with Blake or her journey as a mother, sets the imagination alight. A country pop fusion album seems like a natural fit, given her Nashville ties through Blake. Her collaborations have always been standout moments in her career. A duet album with Blake Shelton, combining their distinct musical styles, could become an instant classic. Alternatively, she might surprise us with a return to her ska and reggae roots, paying homage to her No Doubt days while updating the sound for today's audience. Fashion forward. Stefani's impact on fashion is undeniable. From her early days sporting punk-inspired looks to launching her brand LAMB, she's been a style icon. Leaving The Voice could give her more time to expand her fashion empire. Imagine a sustainable fashion line inspired by her years on stage, or a bold new collection that merges her California roots with Nashville flair. A spotlight on social causes. Gwen has always used her platform for good. As a coach on The Voice, she empowered young artists. Beyond the show, she could dedicate herself to causes close to her heart, whether it's supporting women in music, raising awareness about dyslexia, which her son Kingston has, or championing arts education for kids. A foundation or advocacy campaign could become the next chapter in her legacy. Film, TV, and beyond. Let's not forget Gwen's flair for the dramatic. She's no stranger to the screen, having acted in The Aviator and voiced characters in animated films. With more time on her hands, she could explore new opportunities in film or even launch her own music competition show. Gwen Stefani as a judge or mentor on a drag race-style series. Sign us up. Gwen's departure, if confirmed, will leave a void on The Voice. Her chemistry with contestants and fellow coaches has been a highlight, and her absence will undoubtedly shift the dynamic of the show. However, The Voice has thrived on change. Over the years, it has rotated coaches, each bringing their own flavor to the table. While fans will miss Gwen, they'll likely welcome the opportunity to see how the show evolves. NBC might also seize this moment to bring in a fresh face or even a returning favorite, like Miley Cyrus or Usher. Gwen's legacy on the show will remain intact, a testament to her vibrant energy and genuine passion for music. For fans, Gwen's rumored departure is a moment to reflect on the joy she's brought to the show and the broader entertainment world. Her journey on The Voice has been one of connection, uplifting artists, sharing stories, and letting her infectious personality shine. If she chooses to leave, it's not an ending but a new beginning. Gwen has always been about breaking boundaries and rewriting the rules, and this transition will likely be no different. Fans can rest assured that whatever she does next will be imbued with the same creativity, authenticity, and passion that have defined her career. Imagining Gwen Stefani's departure from The Voice opens up a world of possibilities. From chart-topping albums to game-changing fashion lines, meaningful social causes, or even new adventures in entertainment, Gwen's post-Voice era promises to be just as inspiring as everything that came before. As we await confirmation of these rumors, one thing is certain: Gwen Stefani is far from done. She's simply turning the page to write her next chapter, and we'll all be watching and cheering every step of the way.